Peace and blessings, y'all. Welcome to a special GOAT James Kingdom update with B. Lee and Ajani. As you guys know, we have been challenged by Michael Jordan fans are the best page. Dart has found some information, obviously from third-hand party, and he felt he had to address it. So today we woke up to this message here. What's good, B. Lee? What did you think when you seen this message that we woke up to this morning?
I just thought that you ruffled some feathers during our
Me?
last live
Me?
from all the other videos I created. Yeah,
I don't know why it's just me. I don't know why it's just me. You like you just
it's
said, you
funny.
created those videos.
Yeah, I created up of that ridiculous dude, fitness rant, whatever his name is, sport and fitness, something like that rant. I mean, he's the biggest hater. I haven't seen an individual like this that just hates somebody to a core. Talk about his wife and kids, and Dart gets upset because he's has this dude on his platform. I'm not fully understanding why he's upset. I don't think we mentioned anything about Dart being an issue. Have
I mean,
we?
other than me throwing little jabs like calling the Michael Jordan fans are the worst page, right? You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
his
I mean, he
his
has some
beef with
pretty
me.
terrible people up there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. As Michael Jordan fans, they have the worst representatives for Michael Jordan fans. I do agree there. But he just has this beef with me, and it kind of stems to the debate that we had and Young Miami being involved with his channel as well. Because they throw shots at us, right? They take little jabs. You've seen it. You've seen them throw little jabs. Even the criteria that he did to put Kuzi as the second greatest player was a jab at us to try to like mock our what we did. You see what I'm saying with our criteria and our GOAT formula. So when he came on Friday Night Exposure once, he was trying to explain his formula, and you know how he is. He's very condescending. He's very he's very standoffish. He doesn't want to answer questions correctly or directly. He tries to play like he doesn't know. He likes to throw stones and then hide his hands. So, like I told him, I was like, well, obviously you don't want to have a conversation. You know me, get the fuck off the show then. If you don't, why am I going to have you here if you don't want to talk? So from there, he kind of like finally just opened up and started saying how he didn't like me and certain things about me. And I explained to him, well, if that's the case, you got a problem with me, I'm right here. I'm right here on FYF. I'm on GOAT James Kingdom. I'm on Friday Night Exposure on GOAT James Kingdom. If you want, you can come see me in Miami. That's what he's talking about here about him coming to Miami. I was like, even if you feel froggy like your boy, if you want to come to Miami, you can come see me. I'll be right here in Miami. Like, you guys are not going to punk me. You're not going to put no fear in my heart because you don't like my takes. You see what I'm saying? So he took that and ran with it. And then from there, he said that I was obnoxious. Did you see the interview he had with the Casual? Shout out to the Casual and Vanity Sports. Did you see the interview, Brandon?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, yeah. He disrespected me right there on the spot. Said I'm not going to slander him, but then in turn slandered me by saying that I lied about how we got into that debate with them and how we met them or how we met him and his channel.
Yeah, we met him trolling us.
That's exactly what we said in the interview, right? That I said that he made a video about us. He didn't tag us. We asked him, or I basically put in the comments like, "Damn, you could at least tag us to let us know you made a video of us." And he said, if you want, you can come on our show because we went back and forth a little bit. And he was like, "Well, since you want to defend yourself, you can come on our show." I didn't know he had a show at that time. I just saw him as a channel who made a video of us. I didn't even know he had a show that he was doing on Sunday mornings. I mean, we can go back and look at the text messages you and I had when I told you about the debate. When I was like, hey, there's some guys that want to debate us. Sunday, 10 o'clock, because that's what time his show started. I don't know what his beef is. It's like, I don't get it. He
I
must have
think his
been,
beef is us calling out the people on his show. So he's taking up for them. That's what I think.
no, that is what it is. But then if that's the case, then why don't we just have a whole 20 versus 1? If I'm the issue, right? Because supposedly he doesn't have an issue with you, Brandon. He only has an issue with me. I told him I'll do a 20v1. I'll take on their whole panel by myself. Since
Yeah,
they
yeah,
because they don't want
yeah.
to be you and I. They're afraid of you and I together. That's what he's upset about. How they're afraid of GOAT James Kingdom. Because they could have been invited us on again instead of just talking about LeBron James fans. They don't do that. They don't try to have conversations with us. So I don't know what to tell these people.
Yeah, the only issue me and Dart had was the George Mikan thing that he's better than LeBron. I just think that's the worst take possible. I don't even know how you can even stand 10 toes down with that take. George Mikan wouldn't even say that. So that's the issue with that. But with his little buddies on his show, I mean, all they do is talk negative about LeBron. Like we literally have Jordan fans on. We literally have Jordan fans on. We invite Jordan fans every show to come explain why Michael Jordan's a GOAT. Like we're very capable of having a meaningful conversation with whoever comes on. Jordan fans come on, Wilt fans come on. Like we're not disrespectful to Wilt fans because they're not disrespectful to us. I mean, we just had someone come on and has no clue on how to talk the GOAT debate. Even when his boy Nick came on and he got destroyed because he had no clue how to talk the GOAT debate. He has no clue how to talk the GOAT debate. The only thing they know is what LeBron didn't do in their mind. But what does that have to do with Michael Jordan being the GOAT? That's what we always ask him. They're like, we're willing for you guys to come on here and expose us, embarrass us. It's recorded live. You could snip anything you want from our show. We don't need to have a closed debate. Like, did he say he want to have a closed debate?
That's what it says here. It says, I will go one on one with him in a closed debate settings, which I'm still confused about, to argue who's greater. And he put greater in capital letters.
I
Michael
think
Jordan or LeBron.
he don't want to do it live.
Yeah, no, he wants it recorded. That's what I believe as well. And I already spoke to
Yeah.
Lamont about it, and Lamont said no, he's not doing that. Like the way Lamont does his debates, it's going to be a chat vote. He's going to have it just like he does all his other debates. If we do it on FYF. But again, what's the purpose of this? We already went on their page and we already had a debate twice about the GOAT debate. He sent us his best man, Sports Fitness Rants, and he couldn't
And he's the
handle
one who he left the stage. He left.
exactly. And NMB had to substitute for him. And what happened to NMB? The same thing. He couldn't prove LeBron wasn't greater than Michael Jordan. They couldn't prove it. They
Well,
still can't
what?
prove it.
Yeah. Well, he said if Jordan's not the GOAT, it can't be LeBron.
And you know what I think this is the real thing, because you remember he said that we were the first LeBron guys to ever even like come onto the show. Like he said, no one from LeBron camp ever really wanted to come on the show or go on his show. That we were like the first guys to do that. And I also believe that they've never felt being on the other side of the barrel, like of like a sports fitness rants. You know what I'm saying? Rants. Like now you're on the other side getting poked, making fun of. We're poking fun at you. We're laughing at you for being a Michael Jordan fan. They're not used to that. They're not used to being picked on for being Michael Jordan fans. To them, that's something they've never had to deal with. And that's why I think they don't like us, because we make them look funny and stupid for being Jordan fans. And they're really not even Jordan fans, bro. To be honest with you, they don't like Jordan. They don't know Jordan's game. They don't watch the game of basketball. They're just Nike guys. They like Jordan sneakers. They believe wearing Jordan sneakers, as exactly what Sports Fitness Rants is, gives them some kind of credibility in life. They spent their whole life believing it, and now they're in their 40s and their late 30s, and now there's another basketball player who has fans who adore him just as much, and that's a problem for them. I don't get why that's an issue. I never had an issue with Dart. I just don't like his condescending ways. If you're going to come on my show, you're going to be respectful. You're not going to come here being very condescending, and he's very good for that. He likes to throw stones and hide his hands. That's why he wants to defend his panel, because he lets them run and rant and say a bunch of nonsense. So now he feels like it's his obligation to defend them versus me, because I'm obviously the loudmouth, obnoxious guy. He don't have no issues with you, Brandon.
Yeah. I know. You and him got issues. Yeah, it's fine. Me and Dark. I guess we're cool. It's just the other members on his that he brings up are the worst possible people that you can have to talk about basketball. They literally despise LeBron James. They cannot. If you cannot recognize greatness, how can you even talk basketball? I mean, we recognize how great Jordan is. Like, there's no issue. No damn way on earth I would say George Mikan is better than Michael Jordan.
Nope, not at all. Nowhere near it.
Me, I have Michael Jordan second all time. Like, there's no way I'm going to say Michael Jordan is not a good basketball player, or all I'm going to do is get up every day like Zesty Fitness Rant and complain about LeBron James every single day. He controls his whole life, the way he moves. He sees him with his wife, and he gets upset. He sees him with his kids, he gets upset. Soon as he gets upset, he jumps on in his car and he put on a recording begging for people to donate to his channel every every damn day, begging people to help him get views by saying the craziest things about LeBron. How can you have your wife think you're the greatest player of all time? Like, dude, you're not in a relationship with Michael Jordan. You're not in a relationship with Michael Jordan. I just want to let him know, like, you are not in a relationship with Michael Jordan to go to these extremes. Michael Jordan, it seems like he likes LeBron James. I don't think he has any issues with LeBron James. I believe Michael Jordan would never say LeBron's wife is not loyal because he thinks he's the greatest player of all time. I believe he thinks his wife should think he's the greatest player of all time.
Or call it classless. As we basically said, it's classless. Like no integrity,
Yeah.
no honor, no
I mean,
what do you say?
what
She has,
do he think
no.
he is? Do he think he's in a video game or something? Like, he's the boss. You have no integrity. You have no honor. You have no loyalty. You're not a good father. You're a bad husband.
and and
So
that
what do you think about Jordan? What do you actually think about Jordan? If you're talking about LeBron off the court, what do you think about Michael Jordan off the court?
he's class
The
personified.
gambling, the
No,
drinking,
he's
the
class
cheating.
personified. He is class personified to sports fitness rants. He is
I,
the epitome of what greatness is represent. He's the standard of being classy, being elegant. That is the theme he wants everybody to believe. And that's what started the problem with Dart and I, because I think what happened was on a Friday night, somebody said something about Michael Jordan's dad, and obviously what happened to his father, and he was like, you didn't check that person. And I said, well, wait a minute. When that guy was on your channel talking about LeBron would sacrifice his kids for another ring, did you check him? And he wouldn't answer the question. He was being very condescending during the response. And that's when I got fed up with him. I was like, yo, bro, how you gonna try to call me out? But yet you let these type of people say all this weird and crazy stuff on your channel. So you know what I'm saying?
so
Like,
so
yeah,
he was upset that someone said that Michael Jordan sacrificed his father.
yes,
Is that what he's saying? When there's reports that the cause of death could have been Michael Jordan. Like, there's reports that it could have
yes.
been the reason he died,
I
got
know,
murdered.
I
But
know.
he has a racist person come on talking about LeBron James will sell his soul to the devil for a NBA championship. Sacrifice his kids.
Oh, and he called us a smaller channel, clout chasing. That's what he said. Now, mind you, he was on the Casuals interview telling him how he was begging for guys like John Arnett, who has over 100,000 subscribers, to collabo with him. That ever since he started his page 3 years ago, that he's been trying to collaborate with all other Michael Jordan fan page who have all of these stuff. So he has the Hungry Man's page, Unsmart Hoops, what's that do, the Scab Attack, all these other high profile sub pages that he attaches himself to so that he can boost up his views and his subscription, and had the nerve to talk about what we do as if we're around here looking to do anything like that. Like, we're just GOAT James Kingdom. We're just two dudes who talk the game of basketball. But they're really upset now is because we're with FYF. Now that they saw that GOAT James Kingdom's on FYF and we went full blast on his homeboy, which he was praising throughout the interview, he called, you know what he called Sport Fitness Rants? Passionate, determined, just the love for the game. But in response to who I was as a basketball fan, obnoxious, disrespectful, belligerent. These are the type of descriptions of me he wants to put out to the world. All because I'm the exposer, which is fine, because like I always told you, you have now been exposed by the exposer. It's not my fault.
He has the biggest loser on his channel, Zesty Rants.
I don't know which was the biggest loser, him or Young Miami.
Well, I'm gonna give it to that Zesty Rant dude. He's the biggest loser possible.
That's right.
Zesty Jeffries.
That's it, man. So listen, bro, Brandon, you know what it is. What we do is we'll offer you this, Dart. You're more than welcome to have a debate on our channel. We'll do one on our channel. We'll do one on your channel, and then we'll choose a neutral site. We have one in mind that we think that you would like. We would love to do that. We'll have 3 separate debates, one on your channel, one on our channel, and then we'll have one on the Casuals channel or the Vanity Sports channel, because we like those young men over there. They're doing a great job, and they're obviously mutual in this whole thing. FYF is not mutual. You're going to have to follow FYF rules. You don't like FYF rules. So we are offering you that if you want to have a debate with GOAT James Kingdom. If you just want to deal with me specifically, to deal with me, you got to bring your crew. I want a 20v1. I want to go against you and all of the Michael Jordan fan pages that you got that show up on your association with your channel. All of them. I don't care who it is. Bring every last one of them up. Ajani the Exposer is calling y'all out. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. All we do is talk basketball. You know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Any last words, Brandon?
No, just like I said, if any of those guys on his channel want to come have a GOAT debate, I know we have our GOAT debate every single week. Come on. But we already know we went on there and Zesty Rant had to walk off stage because we destroyed him so bad. So, but it's not going to happen. Those guys not going to come up and try to debate us on a GOAT debate because they know they're not going to win. So if they want to go the whole panel versus you, go ahead at it.
Yeah, listen, they got together because of us, Brandon. After our debate with them back last year, ever since then, he had more people showing up on his page to help him. NMB had guys sending him PDF notes about stats for the debate that he and I had. Shout out to NMB Sports. That was a brave man to do that debate with me. But again, we don't care what none of y'all say because we're going to go live every Sunday noon Eastern time to talk the GOAT conversation and to talk why LeBron James is the GOAT of basketball. If you want me in specific, you know where to find me on a Friday night exposure with the Exposer. Other than that, peace and blessings, y'all. Enjoy yourselves.
All right.